It is a good Witch Doctor game. The Maledict's going to be pretty useful against the Lone Druid and the Dragon Knight. Catching up a little bit later on. As soon as he starts getting his points up in the raises, Cuckoo in a bit of trouble. Needs to dodge the Brambles. Actually gets blocked in by Tims. So DJ can just keep on auto-attacking him with this Null Talisman. I don't know what that Ice Shards was for. Up top, they are going to go in now that the Witch Doctor's come back. The cask bouncing around. Looks like Universe is going to end up going down DJ. Shadow Realm keeping him alive. Their turnaround potential is not that great. That is one of the consequences of picking the Dark Willow. Abed getting blocked in now. Couple of raises, knocking him down low. Can he turn this around? He's got the wand charge. I think the Maledict might just be enough to finish him, but Armel's actually getting stunned up. Cuckoo now also being chased down by DJ. One more touch is going to do it. Armel being glimpsed back. Abed still actually surviving through all of this. Armel just forced to commit. 2 perfect raises. Now he turns back around, finds both of the supports. He's actually going to get the triple kill. Armel survives on a sliver. Every little bit of raindrop plus wand plus... I don't need... Did he have a Fairy Fire? Out of the Maledict. Over at mid lane, they're hunting forward, looking for Abed. Armel doesn't jump inside of the snowball. He's only got the short raise for the time being. Mid raise now coming back off cooldown. Still 3 seconds for the long. Mid raise is going to be enough to finish it. And Pylai also getting blocked in by Tims. TNC. This is the early game that they were looking for. And Armel 5 kills back to back to back to back to back on the mid lane. Over the top, he's got so much damage with the maxed out Shadow Wraith. They're going to go onto Abed first. They get the glimpse back onto Armel though, holding him away, and now they pop the Primal Split. They're focusing onto Cuckoo. Abed's dropping low. Tim's coming through. Cuckoo's still alive. He's got wand charges. Looks like Universe should be able to finish him off with the Primal Split. High just TPing out. Tim's going to continue pursuit. The Split's not going to last that much longer. They've got a punch and they've got a snowball once he comes out, but he does just barely manage to get out the disables onto the Shadow Fiend, though it doesn't matter because they've got Raven. And as Armel comes back down to the ground, he cements his monster kill streak duels, but he's actually now TPing down bottom. Spots Cuckoo, gonna go for this solo kill. Can they protect him? He gets held away a little bit by the Ice Shards, but the Bedlam is still just way too much damage. The Requiem getting laid out. They're looking towards Universe. He just hides straight into the Primal Split and now comes running forward. Who can he actually set up for? On the other side of the fight, it's Sam H looking towards DJ. They're gonna get him blocked in. They get the Burst Strike down. Sam H is in a little bit of trouble. The Snowball still chasing after Envy. This is perhaps a little bit too deep for Tim. Sam H with the Burst Strike up in a couple of seconds time, and Armel already beyond godlike as he nukes down Pylai Die. They don't have the control. Samage with the 2-man Burst Strike. Abed getting run at. Universe also blocked in. Can't get back down the ramp. Armel with the auto attacks. Finishes off the Dragon Knight. It's Raven on the other side finishing off the Brewmaster. They still do not have this Radiance. Can they bring down the Bear? A little bit more gold. TNC continue to chew through these smokes. At least have one more left. So they make the 4-man rotation. Abed wants this mid-wave. Might get brought down though. Straight Burst Strike. Lock him down. They are going to pop the Metamorphosis for this as well. TNC might be looking for more after this kill. Raven's dominating. Pylai Die reveals his positioning up here on the high ground as he puts down the kinetic field. And now they're going to try and cut him off with the pass. Samage with the Burst Strike off cooldown. They put down the Death Ward. They're looking for this kill on Py. The Burst Strike actually going to catch out onto 2. Envy's got the Centaur. Drops down the Stomp, but he just needs to run now. The Radiance is helping out a little bit. DJ with the Terrorize. Going to push them up the hill and away from the fight. It's actually into the Primal Split as they look towards Sam H. He's kind of tanky. Might be able to get a little bit further away. Raven gets brought straight back down. I don't know what they're hoping to do here. The Requiem comes out. They will be able to maul down Cuckoo with the Bear. Raven still stands his ground. Sam H fairly healthy, but Envy auto-attacking him down. And TNC with a buyback from Pylai Die. They're actually going to be able to drag back in Raven, but they've got the Snowball saving him, and Sam H is going to go back in with the Epicenter. Eternal Envy's caught. He can't get back out of the Ice Shard. Sam H with yet another Burst Strike. Abed's going to get lifted up now. Looks like they might lose the Sand King in the end, but TNC's still standing strong, still fighting. Armel going to work with the raises. Universe with the auto attacks, almost bringing him down. He buys himself a few more seconds with the Yules into the Snowball. They just can't kill the Shadow Fiend. Armel's on the run. Looks like Universe will be able to finish him off. He secures the double, and TNC... Alright, in the sustained fight, looks like FNATIC's still going to do that a little bit better. Tim's trying to push himself down onto the low ground. Smoke out looking for more as Raven does secure the Aegis. Abed did pop the Dragon form for this. Actually stuck. They're going to dive in pretty deep. Can they actually grab this kill? They're going to pop the Epicenter. They're using everything on Abed. And TNC find themselves right on the doorstep of FNATIC's base. The tier 3 tower already under siege. There's no glyph available. TNC are just going to take this. They're looking towards Rax. It looked like it was going to be FNATIC who were trying to Rax just a few minutes earlier, but the Roshan straight into this push. TNC finally finding their strength. All together as 5. FNATIC will be forced back to defend this. Universe needs to find a good angle for the Primal Split. TNC already popping the Metamorphosis. Raven just sieging the high ground. The glyph's going to be used. DJ looking for some harassment with the Shadow Realm, but that should be all that it is. It's kind of tough to initiate on this Terrorblade. They still need the Lone Druid Bear back up. Okay, they do have it now. Can't afford to lose it one more time, though, or it's going to be a full 2 minutes dead. Raven just sieging the melee back. They got to go and do something. All right, Universe jumps in. There's the Primal Split. Armel laying down the razors. They're just going to try and focus down the pandas. Raven, if they can kill him, he won't have the Metamorphosis anymore, but it looks like he should be able to get the Sunder off. He's still feared. Can he get the BKB Sunder? Oh, at the very last moment, they managed to bring him down. Cuckoo's also dead. Armel pops the BKB. Let's go with the Requiem. Pie's dead. Envy now getting snowballed on top of. Armel finds the double kill, leading his team to victory here in game 1. It looks like Abed trying to right-click, but his BKB fades. Tim's slinking away. DJ will go blinking outside of the base to chase him, and looks like he grabs that kill, but it's only the 2 TNC supports dead so far, and this is going to be the secondary lane of Rax down from FNATIC Universe without the Primal Split ready to go anymore. Decided against going for the Blink Dagger in the end. Spirit Bear getting locked down a little bit by the Centaur Conqueror. They go in. The Universe is going to be hexed up. Can they burst him down? They will be able to. That's no Brewmaster for this fight. He does buy back. Abed is just dying to the Death Ward, even through the BKB. TNC are still just punching him down. He's dead. Universe thinks about the Primal Split, but is even really going to do anything. Everyone on TNC is still on absolutely full HP. Pilot Eye can't find a good combo opportunity as they do manage to get the Yules up on Universe. TNC all just playing together, fighting together. Sand King, I mean, getting gone on here, but Sam H is pretty tanky. They drop the Static Storm on him to prevent the snowball save. Raven still has the Sunder, and FNATIC will finally tap out and call the GG. Man, though FNATIC's lanes are all pretty darn beefy. They've got the Lightning Storm. There's an Invis Cuckoo Witch Doctor up here. They're going to go for Pilot Eye. Can they also look towards Envy? He's not actually that tanky. He waveforms away. Pi, one more touch to finish it. And that's your first blood. And now it's FNATIC's turn to try and look for a turnaround. Pilot Eye's coming over, but they've actually got Raven rotating onto Universe at mid. They don't even need the Dragon Tail for that. Raven just popped out of the trees. He's got an Illusion Rune that he found in the river. And this is now going to be an easy tier 1. They were hoping to leave the Underlord there to hold onto the tier 1 tower for a little bit longer. DJ's actually ticking down to the Maledict. This could be an absolute disaster for them. They don't know where they are just yet. This is a blind hill to be going up. The smoke breaks. They run straight into Universe. They're going to stun him. He makes it up onto the high ground. Can he get a couple of misses? That's not going to help him. Raven finds the killing spree already. Armel's over here. Pilot Eye getting run at. He does have a TP scroll. Abed trying to escape on the other side. Pi going to get stomped, and he will be brought down. Just the 2 kills for TNC as they do rotate all 5. Let's need to move with the supports to find pickoff so that they can keep on going. Abed, look for the Chakram. Sam H just flies up onto the high ground. Is getting locked down though. Abed with the Chakram soon. Universe with the pit. Sam H runs straight into some more brambles and DJ finishes him off. That is not a good start to this night. Highlight Eye looking at Cuckoo. Pump faking the stun. Pump faking the stun. They need to be careful about how they split up this cask. Nicely done by Abed, dodging back a little bit. Armel pops the Dragon form. What can he actually find? He's looking towards Pilot Eye. Looks like he will end up dying to the Maledict, and he knows it. He's just running forward, hoping to get off another Lightning Storm. DJ with the Curse Crown. Abed still got enough mana, I think, to keep on chasing. Soul Ring coming off cooldown soon. Tims is here, looking to turn this around. The Stomp not going to land. Abed just managing to sidestep it. Eternal Envy morphing into the Dragon Knight. What can they really do? Envy coming over. Is he going to try for the steal? They're going to try and terrorize them outside of the pit. Envy goes in with the waveform. They steal the Roshan and they steal the Aegis. FNATIC, the huge play out of DJ. TNC, they're still in fighting shape though. Raven gets the Sunder out. Eternal Envy focuses on Cuckoo, brings him down. They're chasing forward. They're going to look to bring down Abed. If they could put a dent in this Bloodstone, that would be pretty big. He does get forced to suicide in the end. They do go running forward. Pi, did he see this Observer Ward getting planted? Maybe now they're going to spot DJ. They stun him. All 5 heroes are here. Metamorphosis instantly getting popped. TNC going to be looking for him where they even get the sleep onto Universe. The +1 kill is there, and TNC sense their opportunity. Sam H sees DJ down in the low ground, flaps down, doesn't get the silence off first. They jump onto Pi. They're also managing to lock down DJ. He's slept. Comes out of the Shadow Realm, and I don't think he's going to be able to escape. He's going to try for the Terrorize, potentially, but all right, down he goes. His Guardian Greaves queued up, he doesn't have it just yet, and now Abed running straight into a little bit of trouble. Cuckoo and Tim spot him, but they don't have any of their cores here. So who's actually caught who? Nice force step forward, protects Cuckoo from a little bit more damage. Armel thinking about engaging into this fight, but again, with those transformation abilities down, this is difficult to do. He gets the Dragon Tail out. Can they force staff Pi? It gets force staff forward, but it's still straight into that Earth Splitter. Armel forced to pop the BKB a little bit late. Envy trying to shotgun him down. Armel still chasing. Now they get the Dragon Tail onto Universe. He won't be able to escape even without the transformations. The TNC cores are too strong. So FNATIC looking like they should lose at least the tier 3 and potentially the full lane of Rax. They don't really have a defense here. Abed even coming back a little bit late. The Terrorize threatened by DJ, but looks like they've just accepted the fact that they are going to lose the lane of Rax. They know that these BKBs are on cooldown though, so Armel still has to be careful. He does have the cheese. He's going to get hit by the Cursed Crown. The damage from Abed is big, and looks like they should be able to burst the Dragon Knight. He gets the cheese off at the last moment. He's still on the run. Raven thinking about trying to help him. He does have the Sunder potentially to save him, but he needs to be careful about using it. Instead, he's just going to pop his Metamorphosis and now look to turn and fight. 5 seconds to go on his BKB, but Envy is actually pushing bottom. They've killed off Cuckoo already. He's now getting driven back by Sam H, but there's actually a Dark Rift now coming. All of FNATIC arriving on the bottom side of the map. Buyback out of the Witch Doctor. Does everybody have a TP ready? They're focusing on Sam H first. Raven still has the Metamorphosis. He's going to slice through Pylai Die. He's not dead just yet. Envy pops his BKB. He's running backwards. DJ now being focused. FNATIC, was this the right decision? They forced a bunch of buybacks. If they can just disengage, this would be all right. Universe looks like he's not going to get away from the Scotty. Abed going to keep on fighting. Raven's godlike. He's beyond godlike as he finds the triple. Smoking over towards top. Pylai Die is out of the base at the moment. Sam H going to go running forward onto him. Universe does have the 4-step, gets him a little bit further up, but Sam H is diving straight into the base. Armel's already there. Raven's beyond godlike. He's inside. He's looking towards the Rax. Universe is just getting chewed up. It's a double damage Terrorblade. Envy's trying to man fight him, but he already loses the Aegis. The Terrorize pushes them back. Abed jumping after Sam H. He's still pretty tanky. Looks like he will be brought down. Eternal Envy back to the world of the living. Looks to focus onto Cuckoo. Raven actually now forced to turn tail and run, as it looks like TNC have just decided to disengage this, but it's only for a little bit. They're focusing into Abed. They got the Hex onto Raven. He needs to live to do the damage. The Terrorize doesn't clip him. That's Terrorize number 2. Do they still have the cheese left? It looks like they do. Abed going to keep on fighting, and now Raven's the one in some trouble. He's already used the Sunder, and he's going to be brought down, getting nuked by the Morphling. Envy's still hitting these buildings pretty quickly though, and he's actually focusing towards bottom. Sam H realizing this is going to go over there, but the rest of FNATIC looking to punish him. Raven is not willing to buy back with only 10 seconds remaining, and they actually get the Hex out of the Dragon Knight. They're focusing onto Armel. They know that he doesn't have the BKB. They have to get him out of here if they can. He does actually have a buyback, but he's brought down, and that means no Dragon form. Envy's focusing onto the Rax. Abed keeping Tims away will prevent the Echo Stomp. Envy still needing to be careful. The Spirit Vessel spam is real. He's down at half HP. Sam H, does he have any charges left? He's actually out of Spirit Vessel charges at this point. TNC, they do have that buyback. They're going to use it now. Can they find some kind of initiation? Universe is ready with the Dark Rift. They're just going to bail everybody out. It's a 5-man sleep. So he's going to be okay. TNC running in. Looking towards Abed. He's going to get stunned. He's going to get Bloodthirst. It looks like he's going to be brought down. They tried to save him with the shotgun. He will buy back immediately. They got the silence onto Envy. They're looking for the Mega Creeps. TNC just going for the Jugular. It is the BKB already popped for the Dragon Knight. Armel needs to be careful from this point forward. Abed chasing in. The Raven's looking towards him. The damage is big. He will be able to use himself. Universe trying to run forward. At least get that aura down. Sam H is stunned on the other side of the fight. Envy hasn't really been able to stand still and do any damage just yet, as TNC is still moving together as a group. They get the sleep on Envy. They silenced him. They've Bloodthorned him, but now he's dead. He does have a buyback. And Raven probably going to BKB, sub it out for the Refresher Shard. Have that double BKB ready to go. He did actually go for the attack range this game. Not opting for the Sunder cooldown. They look for the C Universe. He does manage to get the 4-staff away. TNC focusing onto the tier 4s, but over in the base, FNATIC are going to be looking for tier 4s of their own. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. Tims will be going back to defend. Pylai Die and Envy realizing that this is their only opportunity, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Dire Ancient is falling quickly. They're trying to slow them down. They pop the Glyph. FNATIC on the other side finally managed to make it through the tier 4s. Tims trying to stomp them. Cuckoo also trying to slow them down. Armel, they're actually managing to control Raven. They're slowing down his damage a little bit. Universe, can they stop him? All right, now going to be a win for TNC. FNATIC rats until the very end. Oh, they're just going to pick Lina. And Cuckoo actually gets this one as well. Envy getting the static link out. Cuckoo needing to be careful. The lightning's coming through. The shards block, not super useful. Tim's threatening with the Burrow Strike. Raven going to be coming over here with the Venomancer. He's got the Gale skilled up. Is he going to Gale through onto both? They're going to get out a few more auto attacks. Now the Gale comes through. Envy with the stolen damage. Doing what he can, but Raven finds the first blood. Pi just going to be sticking down here for a little bit. DJ goes rolling in, but Cuckoo's also turned up here on the mid lane. Armel just going to munch down on that Tango and back himself up. Abed does have level 2. He catches the 2-man stun. Armel coming a little bit too far forward. He does have the Fairy Fire, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Cuckoo only level 1. He might also end up going down. Follow-up stun from Abed. The cooldown's too low from the Lina. We'll be able to go over and grab the second. Sam H a little bit slow to get in there, but it might actually be Cuckoo who now goes for the kill. Sam H, they need to get quite a lot of Firestorm damage down. Cuckoo needs the vision. He's still got the snowball. Pi threatening the stun. Nicely done by Cuckoo. Interrupting that at the last moment. Raven now looking towards somebody up here. They lost Tims. They want to deny Envy. DJ's going to try for it. Raven manages to fake him out. DJ, only level 3. It's going to have to find an opportunity. Snowball in onto Abed here. Armel drops the 2 raises, but they've got the stuns. The Ice Shards from Cuckoo going to block it in. They drop the Laguna Blade. They want this Cuckoo kill. They can't quite finish it. One more touch from DJ. Another lightning coming in. Actually get the silence onto Armel. Can he finish this kill? A raise will do it. They've got another sentry. Tims knows about it. The Ice Shards blocking in Abed somewhat here. Pi threatening with the stun. Samh comes running forward, getting slowed down by the lightning. Tims is going to get the burst strike out. They really want this Lina kill, but they may have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew. Snowball over to Pylai die. That's going to help keep Tims alive. Cuckoo takes the Laguna Blade to the back of the head. He's going to be the one brought down. Looks like this Urn Charge also finding a secondary. They don't have to worry about that anymore. The Dark Rift is still on cooldown for 19 seconds. In position, standing near the tier 4s. They are going to go for it. Universe jumps in, straight into the Shadow Blade, but he's stuck inside of the pit. They try to force staff him out, but he gets stuck in the middle of everybody. They drop the Poison Nova on his head, and he's now dead. He does have a buyback available. Still go for that toss back, but they can't get through this Underlord on the front lines. They will toss him back now, but TNC probably looks to commit. Can they burst down Samh? That get out of jail free card is now gone. Envy going to pop the BKB and goes running forward. Cuckoo can't find a target to Snowball, and it's Envy grabbing a double kill. He's only got 47 stolen damage. The Boulder Smash actually going to end up catching on Armel. Tim's looking to recommit into the fight. They're going to try and burst down the Lina. Abed does have a fairly fast respawn, courtesy of the Bloodstone, and TNC, maybe they've stuck around a little bit too long. Pi gonna get tossed on top of Tims, who will now end up dropping. He doesn't know the Sand King's TP status. He doesn't know the Tusk's TP status. But TNC are just going up onto the high ground. They will force Envy back that way. They're sieging the melee barracks. Universe going to go for the toss back, but Armel manages to force staff himself a little bit further forward. He's still got this Aegis. Just going to stand his ground, popping the BKB perhaps a little bit early, but Envy's BKB also popped. They trade BKB for BKB, but TNC trying to retreat out of the base. Cuckoo unable to get the snowball off. They now look to focus on the DJ, try and burst him down. Can he survive? Good stun from the high ground. Tims actually blocks the roll. Nicely done with the blink, but now he's stuck with the magnetize. TNC still having to kite backwards a little bit. Rallying around Samh. The aura is helping to keep everybody alive. Armel's not even dead just yet, but they still push them back. Envy's got 150 stolen damage. He's going to be able to do a lot of work, and buyback from Samh once again getting interrupted as the creep goes down. Armel getting tossed into the base. Pike out. The auto attacks will finish him. Tims looking for a good epicenter. He finds it onto 2. Can they focus down Abed in time? He's still got plenty of Bloodstone charges. Even if he dies, he will be able to keep on fighting. He even pops the suicide. TNC just want the lane of Rax, but how many kills is it going to cost them? Armel, BKB, 4 staff away. They need to keep Envy locked down so he can't chase for more kills. Hit him with the Gale, but he pops the BKB and just keeps on running forward. Looks like Raven's going to end up dying. Armel needing to dodge. He's looking for the Requiem. Envy trapped inside of the Pit of Malice. Samh finally getting back to this fight. It was a long walk down the mid lane, but he will manage to do it though. Universe one more time with the Avatos combo. They bring down Armel. DJ finishing him there. Samh, he's going to try and survive and maybe get off one more Firestorm. Or we're just going to run out of here. Nope, DJ sends him right back Abed's way. Universe waiting for another toss. But just sitting on their high ground. They didn't deward this. The ward's only going to last a tiny bit longer. Tims is going to look for a huge burst strike here. They jump in, but everybody dodges backwards. The 4 staffs are good. Abed stands his ground. Armel pops the BKB. They right click down the Lina. She's dead for 37 seconds. He bought up for this. Eternal Envy. Are they actually going to evacuate here with the Dark Rift? They will. Whew. So he might be the strongest hero in this next fight. There is still going to be a Poison Nova available, and TNC making a line for their shrine. They see DJ. They get a silence out onto a couple. Envy jumping in with the blink. Who can he focus? Armel getting brought into the snowball, and they've actually got the Dark Rift. They might be able to get out. Will they cancel it? They do, because they just want this Abed kill. One more auto attack does it. Envy's the one in trouble. They don't have the lockdown on the FNATIC side. Fighting on top of that shrine was definitely a mistake. Envy getting slowed down as he tries to escape. Universe comes in on the back lines, tosses Cuckoo forward, but that's where he wants to be. He's with his team. They've also got the snowball on Universe. This might be all of the FNATIC cores dead. They do buyback onto Abed. Try and catch them. TNC go for a smoke of their own. Was this smoke scouted? It looks like it was not. This observer ward was just a little bit out of range. It's smoke on smoke. There's no shrine here for FNATIC. They've got the high ground though. Up they go. Tim's blinking forward. He managed to get the burst strike onto Universe. There'll be no stun from him. They do have the drain onto the Shadow Fiend. Can they break this link? They will manage to. Cuckoo, nice punch. Envy already using the BKB. Now he's stuck inside of the pit, getting raised down. The Firestorm raining onto his head. They're going to snowball everybody forward. There's that secondary pit. They've already used the refresher, so they've also got the cheese. Tim's going to try and get this epicenter off before he goes down. He's dead, but from beyond the grave, he manages to kill off Abed. That's the Lina dead for 80 seconds. Universe trying to slink away. Envy hoping that his heart regen would save him. Cuckoo couldn't get the snowball off on him, but Raven still ticks him down. They just got Universe alive. He's just sitting in his fountain. He knows that it's done. TNC gonna come in here and clean up the mega creeps. And there you go. GG, congrats from Eternal Envy. It's not over just yet. Well, this series is, but not over just yet. They do still have another best of 5 to play today.